Hello everyone, I'm Manoranjan H, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Aid College, Agepalli. Today we will discuss on strategic human resource management prescribed by Bangalore North University for fifth semester BBA. The topic which we are going to discuss today is sources of employee value. In the previous class or a video, we discussed on various factors which affect the human resource investment capital or decision is concerned. Today we shall discuss the various sources of employee value. At the end of the session, you will be able to understand or identify various sources of employee value in an organization. Let us start. As you can see, these are the different sources of employee value proposition in an organization, which is technical knowledge, ability to learn and grow, decision making capabilities, motivation, and commitment. This particular slide clearly explains the same thing. As you can see, the first one, technical knowledge. No doubt, the first and prime factor which explains the sources of employee value is the technical knowledge. The knowledge of an employee with respect to technical factors are very much essential in an organization, because the value which he is going to generate based on the technical perspective or the skill set which he is pursuing in an organization with respect to market, customers, process, and environment. The knowledge, technical knowledge which he develops through from markets or customers or process or environment can be considered as a base for an employee value proposition. The second thing is ability to learn and grow. Every employee should have the ability to learn and grow with the organization, with other employees as well. This is also one of the very important source of employee value proposition in an organization. Look at the points here. First one is openness to new ideas. Every employee should have the inner feeling to learn something new. It's like ability. It's the ability to learn himself, for the new learnings is concerned. So ability to learn the new ideas definitely is the very important source of an organizational value. Second is acquisition of knowledge and skill. Every employee should feel themselves like acquiring a new knowledge or a skill will definitely help him grow with the organization, which definitely in turn related to the creation of value of employee in an organization. The third important factor which is a source of employee value is concerned is decision making capabilities. The value employee value proposition will definitely be increased by the decisions he is going to make in the organization. Every hierarchy level, we have different employees in an organization. Every level, every project, team leaders, it could be normal employees or team leaders or project managers or managers, anybody is concerned, the decision making capability will definitely make the value proposition higher and higher. So it is very important factor which increases the value of an employee. Third, next important factor is motivation. Here it could be self-motivated or motivated from others. The motivation factor is a very feel good factor which definitely increase the morale or value of an employee in an organization. He should be motivated with the tasks or the work of others, or the new skill set, new ideas are concerned, anything. He should be motivated with the factors, internal or external factors, which affect themselves. He should think that he's it's a very good feel good factor for him to develop his knowledge, which definitely increases the value of an employee in an organization. Next is commitment. His commitment towards work and development definitely is a very good source of employee value generation, or a feel employee value proposition in an organization. He should be very committed to his work, and which in turn makes the development of the organization very good. So the commitment is also very important source of an employee value proposition. The last one is teamwork. No doubt, not only the employee himself creates a value, with the team it increases still more value. to the adds value to the organizational development. Here the points concerned are interpersonal skills, could be communication skills or language, anything. The personality is concerned, behavior is concerned, the language is concerned, communication is concerned, anything interpersonal skills which he develops with the team definitely helps him develop the employee value in their organization, which in turn develop organizational development. Next, leadership ability. Leadership skills. There are various autocratic leadership, democratic leadership styles. Various leadership styles are there. So he will be motivated with the leadership styles, and he should himself develop a leadership attitude and ability to learn the skills, which definitely makes a very base for an employee value creation, a proposition in an organization, which definitely leads to organizational development. This is the complete overall picture of employee value proposition in an organization. We have various factors, as you can see: the affiliation factor, people factor, advancement factor, work factor, rewards and benefit factor. All these factors directly or indirectly helps employee value proposition in an organization. If we consider the affiliation factors, you can see prestige in the organization definitely makes improve the organizational value, market position, social responsibility, product quality, brand awareness. These factors, as the affiliation factors pertaining to organization, makes value proposition higher and higher. Next, we have people factors. Here we have commodity, leadership styles, social dynamics. These are the three important factors which people are concerned, which increases the value of the organization employee, which in turn related to organizational development. Next, we have advancement factors. We have four important factors: opportunities, training, tracks, and growth plans. These factors are the advancement factors. Considering the organization is a prime factor, which increases the value of an organization, and which in turn related to organizational development and the growth. Next, we have work. Work, we have location, impact, variety, challenges, purpose, and autonomy. These are the work-related factors increasing the value proposition of an organization, and organizational development and growth are concerned. And the last one, we have rewards and benefits. We have intrinsic rewards, extrinsic rewards, monetary and ancillary rewards. These are the three important rewards with special reference to the employees concerned, wherein he will be definitely thinking that he will be motivated with the rewards and benefits he's getting, and which in turn related to the employee value proposition or value creation, which definitely increases the organizational development and growth is concerned. The same thing is being explained in this particular slide as well. We have technical knowledge, we already discussed ability to learn and grow, decision making capabilities, motivation, commitment, teamwork, and attitude. So with this particular slide, we can come to know that the various sources of employee value propositions are divided into five important factors: affiliation, people, advancement, work and benefits, rewards and benefits, which employee value will be increased, which in turn related to the organizational development and growth is concerned. With this, I conclude myself with the presentation of various sources of employee value proposition. Thank you. An example of the employee value proposition can also be looked into this particular video, which I show you now, which is like the bringing an organizational value to life of an employee every day. So let's watch the video and let's understand how this employee value proposition really works in an organization and what is its contribution towards the organizational success. Let us watch the video.
Getting the corporate culture right, the role of communication. Corporate culture is at the center of the business agenda. Recent scandals have shown how a misaligned culture can lead to value destruction. Conversely, a good culture is the engine that drives business forward. It underpins strategy, attracts and retains talent, and ultimately drives business performance. So how do you proactively manage culture and unlock its full potential? Here are a few guiding principles that every organization can apply. First, culture needs to be set at the top. Company leaders should demonstrate a real commitment to culture through words and actions. They need to say why culture matters to the company and what the desired culture looks like. They also need to act in a way that demonstrates the company values in the decisions they make, but also in everyday actions and relationships. One single action at the top that contradicts the values can undermine the credibility of the company's commitment to building the right culture. Embedding culture further down the line in the organization also relies on clear communication. This starts with a compelling articulation of the company's purpose, the role it fulfills in society, its vision, what it aspires to be, and its values, the principles guiding the behaviors of its people. These elements should be expressed in a simple, clear, and memorable way. Communicating on culture is not one way. It requires an ongoing communications loop between the company, its employees, and stakeholders. The company should listen to their needs and expectations, act upon them, and demonstrate change through regular communication. Communicating values internally can take many forms. Employee stories shared on the intranet, video interviews with the CEO, town hall meetings, or even awards programs to recognize employees who truly live the values. But the most effective way to communicate about values remains actions. Actions that fit with the values. This is why the decisions made at board and executive level need to be scrutinized through the values lens. For example, every HR process must be looked at as an opportunity to reinforce the values, from recruitment, inductions, performance reviews, rewards, all the way to exit interviews. Considering culture as a business priority requires a further investment. Time should be put aside to discuss culture at different levels of management. Funds need to be allocated to monitor, manage, and communicate culture appropriately, and dedicated people need to be appointed to drive the company's culture forward. When companies apply these principles, they generally find at least three major benefits. Employee engagement improves, they see an improvement of their reputation, as their people's behaviors are more aligned with stakeholders' expectations, and they enjoy better organizational health, more effective collaboration, innovative thinking, and ultimately, better performance.